Alright, so the inspiration of today's video, gentlemen, is this month's GQ magazine and a few new surprising things. You see, this channel and the Instagram of Men's Essentials and Mayank Bhattacharya has been nominated as top 100 digital influencers in this country, and I am quite excited about it because the Exhibit magazine's June edition will have an entire article featuring us, one of our photos and whatnot, and this inspired me to make this video for you. I'll be making a follow-up video after we get the magazine ready, but then for now it's quite an exciting thing to happen and it's quite an important thing to share. So I thought, why not pick up this month's GQ magazine and learn a few things as we can to help us look like a GQ model, even though we are this average desi men. So if you want to look like Mr. Rajkumar Rao or any other super attractive man that you see in these magazines, I think this video is going to help you a lot. This video may come very handy. So my name is Mayank Bhattacharya, gentlemen. This is Men's Essentials. Let's look like a GQ model. Intro. Okay, so here's the thing. Looking like a magazine's model is not an easy task. It's not an easy feat. I mean, you have to have a certain set of confidence, you have to have a certain set of fame, or you have to be that good of a model or be that famous to first of all make it to these covers. And once you do, you have to have that personality, you have to have that character in you to pull off something like this, which I think millions and millions of people are going to buy, see and read on a daily basis. So I think personally, before you even get out there to make yourself look like a GQ model, you have to work on your inner confidence first. You have to work on your inner self first. Because you see, it does not matter whether you're Chris Hemsworth, Daniel Craig or Rajkumar Rao or Gary Vaynerchuk being on top of Entrepreneur magazine or GQ magazine, irrespective of you being in any of the niche industries that you are at, you have to have a certain set of confidence to pull these kind of looks off, and that can only happen once you are very confident about your own self, about your own life's purpose, about your journey and about your own success. If you are not sure about the work that you do, if you are not confident about the work that you do, and if you are not inspired and aspiring others to do the same, then chances of you making it to these magazines, or chances of you looking like one of these guys on top of these magazines, or just in general in your daily life, is highly unlikely. So the very first step to make it something like this is you working on yourself, you realizing your self-worth, you finding your life's purpose, and you building your inner confidence. Because once you have the inner confidence in you, once you are very sure about your own goal, your own life's purpose, you looking a whole lot better, you instilling that external confidence in you will become that much more easy, which is what this video is all about. You see, once you're successful, once you're happy, once you're actually doing or enjoying something that you love, once you're actually taking care of your physical self, chances of you feeling a whole lot better about your external self will become that much more easy. And the great thing, rather a fun fact, is this thing goes vice versa. If you're someone who lacks internal confidence, instilling your external confidence can help you a lot with your internal confidence as well. Now, what are the few things these models do? What are the few things we can learn from them? Or what are the few things we can learn from these famous celebrities like The Rock and Daniel Craig and whatnot, and help us be there or help us be our own best versions? Well, number one external factor on the list is our grooming and our visual presentation. You see, in order to look like a magazine cover, especially a GQ model cover, you have to be impeccable with your grooming. And the very basic grooming that men can do on a daily basis or men can do on a weekly basis and can look and change the overall aesthetics of their face is their facial hair. It includes your eyebrows, it includes the beard or the clean shaven look. Gentlemen, these few things are highly underrated, especially your eyebrows. I haven't seen a single GQ model or a single Men's Health or any other magazine models not have their eyebrows on point and their beard on point. Now, by taking care of your eyebrows, I don't mean it has to be absolutely perfect. It just needs to be well groomed and in line to your overall visual symmetry. Because if you are this king of unibrows, if you have this gorilla face all over, then chances of you looking like a GQ model is highly unlikely. So, tip number one, take care of your facial hair, your beard, your eyebrows and all of that good thing. And tip number two, take care of your other body hair. I mean, if you are someone who's as hairy as a koala or a bear, then chances of you expecting yourself to look like a model will be very unfair. So take care of that, take care of your hair, take care of your overall physical manscaping. In case you haven't given it a shot, I have made plenty of videos about manscaping. Index card, click it, watch it and learn a thing or two more about how do you take care of your body hair, how do you remove the unwanted hair and make it look clean, or at least well groomed when compared to other hairy men out there. I mean, sure, some subtle hair on your body or on your chest or on your arms may look sexy, but I am this guy who believes in the clean shaven look. I don't have any hair besides my head and besides on top of my head. Therefore, I would recommend you try that look once, see how it works with your chiseled aesthetic physique, and then decide further. Now this brings me to the third and the fourth most important physical aspect or physical confidence inspiring tip for you to look like a GQ model. The third one being your physique, your physical aesthetic and your physical fitness, however you would like to say. The fourth one being your hair. Do you have a sexy hairstyle? Do you have a sexy physique to complement a magazine or to complement your aesthetic, your overall physical self? Now I was this underweight guy who barely weighed 53 kilos. I am now 75 and I'm working my way up to be 85 or 82 in the 10-15 years of time. Now I am fine with this process. I look a whole lot better than before. But hey, if you're someone who's still overthinking this, if you're someone who's still trying to figure out a way to go to the gym and build some muscle, then it's high time you start doing it right now, because I want you to look like a GQ model. And yes, in case it wasn't clear, in case you didn't get it the first time, your hair is just as important. If you want Ganesh, our beloved hairstylist at Men's Essentials, to give you a nice hair makeover, check out the link in the description box. Now mind you, he's not cheap, but your hairstyle should not be cheap either. It's important, it's for your own GQ look. Try it once and see the mighty difference. 4 basic physical things that you can do that I have learned seeing these GQ guys, and I would try to make it happen in my grooming life. But we aren't done yet. Gentlemen, the most prominent part, the most obvious part of any GQ model is their freaking style. And these men are stylish as hell. They are very fashion forward, they are very stylish, and be sure as hell look forward to these magazines to inspire us to look a certain way. So if you weren't aware about your own personal style, and if you haven't spent time researching on your own personal style and your own personal fashion, it's high time you do it. You see, I am a classic men's style, but I also have a few things that's very specific or personal to me. For example, the bracelet, TMB bracelet. For example, the diver's watch or the military inspired watches that I wear on a day-to-day basis. This is Seiko Divers. I'll wear something similar or something very close to this nature. Now this is something very personal. You can also have something very personal in your stylish piece that you can use on a daily basis. But one thing that I have seen all these GQ magazines wear, or one thing that I think you can wear on a daily basis and look like a magazine model quite instantly, is a perfect pair of sunglasses. I mean, this is something that you can definitely try. This is something that you should definitely try without spending a whole lot of money, because this is easy. This is an easy fix, but this thing changes your face, changes your overall aesthetic, your own personality, your physical vibe quite instantly. In case you haven't, try it once. I am a sucker of aviators. I have a whole lot of them because this works with my face and it works with my personal style of being heavily inspired by Indian Army, Indian Air Force and all that good things. A few physical things, a few grooming things, and a few personal inner development that you can use to make yourself look like a freaking GQ model. Now stay tuned for June's Exhibit Magazine's issue, where I'll be talking a whole lot more about my article in that magazine, which should be quite interesting or exciting. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and stay tuned for a whole lot more other videos on men's lifestyle, grooming, fashion, fitness and all of that good things. My name is Mayank, Bhattacharya, gentlemen. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon in the next one. Jai Hind.